All right, welcome. Good afternoon, everyone. This is Risky Sweep. You have just made it just in time for some Sailor Moon S on the Super Nintendo Entertainment System, or Super Famicom if you prefer, on there. I'm Risky Sweep, together with Frig. How are you doing?
I'm doing well, thanks.
Yeah, we got ourselves a top 4 here as well, and you were in the top 8, for the top 12 rather.
Yeah, I ended up at 7th. I thought it was a great bracket.
Yeah, with that, I know our top 4 here, Jackie Sparkles and Gnar are on the winner's side, winner finals. Are we going right into it, or are we doing a button check here? We might be going.
Yeah, this looks like real gameplay.
This looks like real Jupiter gameplay happening here, so no hesitation whatsoever here. We got ourselves a Jupiter mirror to start things off. First to 3, as you all know, for everything back home here. This is Jupiter.
Yeah.
You got the shenanigans here. You blocking the coconuts all day. You get more damage when you take the block, but you can get away from it with that the tilt-a-whirl, the cartwheel going on there through there.
Yeah, she had Jackie pinned in the corner for a while, but you really don't want to be in the corner against that coconut.
No, it's especially you get that proper distance in there, and it's just going to be a bad time all the way through. You do have access to a couple things, be able to get away with that projectile invulnerability, like what Gnar just did there. But going back, we're trading some blows on the screen. We're trying to approach, but no, the heavy kick. Low says no.
Oh, lands the SPD.
Love the giant swing going in there. Already preemptively with the coconut down there. Nice recovery from Jackie Sparkles to take that round.
You want to get that kind of Oki off an SPD, you play Sailor Moon.
That is true. And if at first you don't succeed, giant swing again.
Snatch you right up. So, finds the coconut.
Yeah, using the long-range coconut. You have a couple of specific ranges, and you can just do it anytime. You can kind of TK that a little bit.
Yeah, she has so much control over where on the screen she puts it. In the community, they call it having good graph paper.
Yeah, you got to really get that trigonometry homework out of the way. You got to Mom, you got to help me with this. They made us answer the even questions. They're not in the back of the book.
What's the y-intercept of this coconut I'm about to throw?
It's the tangent of the recourse of Mercury in retrograde and all that. So, but pretty good start there.
Gnar and Jackie both excellent, very strong Jupiter players. Gnar is actually the one who introduced me to this game. So.
Oh, really?
Yeah, we were like training buddies for a while.
Okay.
We still play together a lot, but yeah, I've been in this situation a lot.
yeah, you've been there. You've seen the electricity coming down into a column, getting hit by it. Gnar going on that last hit, tried to backdash because you do have that backdash invincibility that happens there if you time it just right, but unfortunately was the tail end of it, got hit by Jackie Sparkles. Gnar getting another round.
Sometimes the backdash is your only chance to even think about getting out of that.
Yeah, and if you have been following the game only tangentially, at home, you've probably seen the infamous Chibiusa backdash incident. Shout out to Big Zam out there. Hope you're doing well.
Big Zam.
But we were getting the coconuts. Gnar looking pretty much in control, just keeping up the brain rage. Jackie Sparkles had the right timing on there to fire out the coconut, but not the distance.
Yeah. Gnar is in control with those.
So we were talking beforehand. You played Mercury, correct?
Yeah, I don't think we're going to see her this top 4, but she's a real fun character. She's got a lot of good corner pressure and projectile traps and things.
Yeah, you especially got that walk speed with her that is just infamous.
Oh, she's so fast. It's so silly.
Here comes the giant swing, get you back thrown out there into perfect coconut distance.
Yeah, just getting a little chip damage on there to stretch the life lead.
Yeah, the horizontal projectile, the wolf, is it a wolf? What is that? That gets fired away there.
It's Jupiter Thunder Dragon.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. It gets thrown.
Oh, you don't want to land on that.
No, you get the hard knockdown, though. You get by time. It's like, oh, it's time for more coconuts.
Yeah, you get hit by a special in the air. You just plummet to the ground. Ooh, tried for desperation there, but it didn't go through the coconut.
Yeah, danged if you do, danged if you don't. They are chip damage anyway. Gnar is on set point.
Ooh. Wow. Guard cancel SPD just a little early there.
Yeah, that's one thing about this game too. You can just guard cancel anything. If you block, you can guard cancel into SPD, any like a special move. Like you can go. I believe you can do it in the backdash as well.
Oh yeah. Yeah, it's just special desperation and any dash that your character has. Most of them only have backdash, but
Yeah.
it gives you a lot of options in defensive situations. Leads to a lot of very interesting push-pull.
Yeah.
Jackie fighting his way out.
Going back, Gnar kind of holding back here. Fires up, and the hit happens. The electricity is in the air. Gnar going to be moving on pretty handily into grand finals.
Yes, that goes to...
Jackie Sparkles, no stranger to top four, especially at a couple of creative side. I believe that has been like, also helping to run the tournament. So has many hats on for this for participating this time.
Yeah, basically those
That's how it goes sometimes. Yeah, they definitely like running a lot of stuff. I think what's happening with lots of people that's also sitting interacting on there. You can see the crowd out there for all the games happening for the side tournament. We got ourselves third strike happening right next to us over there. So, how's your day been? Yeah, it's been a big bracket. It's like 51 people in this. It was. It definitely feels like it's been one of the last time I participated, I got top 8. I think it was like 8 2. Oh, and it was a smaller bracket. It was still like 30 or so, I remember. But it was it just kind of like showing like the increase of the retro games. That way of playing it. Give us space and beat them with that.
What I really hope, Salem has kind of a reputation
Yeah, I think a lot of people look at it and see a video, they see the backdash,
Is this a
they
final?
see a couple like, oh, that's really funny. Then you get to play it, and it's like, oh, something like this. You pick a character that you want, even like Sailor Pluto, you get there, you got the long staff on there, you got that infinite desperation attack. That if you time it just right, it's so good. Oh, and holding it. Yeah, that's Team Pearl's beauty. The signatures. He's been getting everyone to sign down in the back there. It's like,
I was gonna
like counting down, like showing it like Akuma. Yeah, there we go. I signed it earlier. See it right there.
all right. That's good.
I didn't get to actually see Team Girls play. I'm assuming the Venus pick, right, based on the shirt. You know, I could be psyched out. That's happened more than often, like than I care to admit. Sometimes, like sometimes it's like, oh yeah, I'm not sure we beat this kid. Okay. So that means we're gonna have GPU. So you've got, I mean, you've got some pretty, like, you've got a decent projectile. Like, got the backdash came out, and you got that Luna Peak desperation. As soon as you get timed down,
You want me to do your button
out
checks?
there,
Go ahead.
you are
Make
playing
sure those are done.
bounce involved. Venus, like, especially having the upwards fire, it feels like you can actually kind of strike down Chibi stuff from the air, especially like as soon as like Luna Peep mode goes in.
Yeah, she has a lot of options to put hitboxes in Chibi Moon's way, so we'll see how TacBack gets around that.
Okay.
Looks like a friendly little button check.
Yeah, just making sure, you know, it's you never sure with older games like despite the fact that you saw just for a brief second, you saw the mapping happen on the screen right before you play. That happens every time, which is a great feature for this game, but you know, you just want to be extra sure.
This game was really very forward-thinking in a lot of ways.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
got the tap to set buttons. it's got a lot of the mechanics, I would say, are pretty unusual for the time. This was a 1994 title, I believe.
Yeah, this is still where we were, everyone was wanting to make a Street Fighter clone. Everyone wanted the technology to make it happen, and everyone was just trying to figure it out, including what became the ArcSys team for Sailor Moon S.
Yeah, you could say it's a prototypical anime fighter. The anime is Sailor Moon.
Oh yeah, and there are definitely projectiles happening. We do have it at 30 frames per second there. Sometimes it does flicker on the faster frame. So if you don't see a fireball on the stream, just pretend there's one there. You see it that time, but there we go. Get the throw into the corner. You go.
You do not want to be in the corner against Venus. She is a bully.
Yeah, we are seeing TacBack try to do the back dashes to get away, but Venus, too many hits on there, finishing out the play. T-Curls looking pretty good.
I believe that whip that finished him off would have been a throw if they had been blocking.
Oh yeah, that's a good point.
It's a good option select that Venus players love to just murder people with.
Of course, yeah, you got the slide, and you can backdash immediately upon the slide, too, to kind of like maintain your position. Try to go back right into there. We go in, get the guaranteed hard knockback, and here comes the upper fireball. This is danger, danger, danger. Venus taking that T-Curls.
Yeah, it was looking good for us. TacBack was playing some good neutral, but you just don't want to get tricked into the corner by Venus.
No, not at all. That is, does she still have kind of an infinite, or have people figured out a way around that? Like kind of where, like as soon as you get kind of stuck in this, I know there's a large amount of stun on a couple of the hits.
The Venus corner pressure?
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know how to get out of it consistently. It's just like, that's where she wants you. That's where she'll have you.
It's like you stay down here. I had a prequel series in the manga. It's very good. Okay, try to catch on that, but we're stuck in the corner. Yeah, going to go ahead and get the dive butt all the way on the other side. Sailor Beam.
Very good evasion from TacBack. Oh, I'm sorry. It's my first commentator's curse. Oh, but getting the throw loop here. Didn't want to scare anybody, but yeah.
Oh, yeah, there's a desperation. Look at the damage! Oh,
that's
my God.
A chunky one.
Oh, that is a chunky broth.
It's a big hit. Yeah, so I think like a counter hit multiplier was certainly in effect there. But that move just does redonkulous damage anyway. Okay. Yeah, starting the chibi corner offense. Ooh, anti-air jab. All right.
Yeah, get knocked down on there. Get like the push away from the whip alone on that is just enough. That is, I think we're back in the first. Are we doing first 2 or first 3 for loser semis?
I'm not sure.
Looks like that might. The hugs on there. That might have been it. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, that does mean that T-Curl could go with the loser finals against James. Okay, we are back. Sorry about that. We got to pay some bills. You know how it is here. Like getting everything all together here, but you're just in time for loser finals here. We got ourselves T-Curls versus Jackie Sparkles coming right back. I'm Risky Sweep. Here's Frig. How's everything going?
It's going well, you know. I'm really excited to see this match.
Yeah, we got if you're following along at home also, there's a match arena. We'll show that in a little bit here as we get in, but we're going to enjoy some good artisanal gameplay in the meantime. This is a big set.
Now, most Venus players will tell you, I mean, most Jupiter players will tell you even that this matchup is pretty Jupiter favored. It's very hard for Venus to maneuver around the coconut and other Jupiter zoning, but
yeah.
T is quite dominant here.
Yeah, like especially as soon as you get into the corner, that's where Venus wants you. I mean, that's where every character wants you, but Venus especially on that. But we're fighting ourselves away, using the knockdown, and there's that desperation attack.
Oh geez, that was nasty. That was a chip out.
Yeah, so that not only does a lot of damage, but it does way more chip damage, like the coconut. Yeah, you gotta let one happen on there. Like that's my dream in bracket every time I play Jupiter. It's like I just gotta have one. I just gotta have one.
Yeah, man, Jackie loves that move. He'll smack you with it if you're not careful.
Yeah, it will get that happening. But there we go. Hard a coconut going across the screen, holding it down in there. Nice backdash from T-Curls.
Good patience from T-Curls. Oh. Oh, couldn't quite couldn't quite get through the minefield. That's game 1 to Jackie Sparkles.
Now we're back in versus 3 territory here. I don't anticipate any changes here. Just T-Girls has been running pretty good in a lot of different games. I know is I believe still in Virtual Fighter as well. So.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm. So good to see that. I've seen a bunch of people, like I saw Moon Master in this bracket and also in the Waku Waku top 4, it looked like, on the other stream on IFC Ipes on there.
Ooh, that sounds like fun.
Oh yeah, for sure.
All right, let's see what the adjustment is from T.
Get some immediate coconut in there. Try to go in for like what looked to be the projectile again.
Nice throw.
Nice throw, but yeah.
This is Venus Jail. Okay, you might be out of Venus Jail, but is it only temporary? I'm afraid it is.
It is temporary. You got to go right back in here. Throw away the key. The key is the whip. The damage that happens on that lowdown, like especially from that hitbox, is incredible.
Yeah, she can really snipe you with that thing. Oh, hit him with the throw option select again.
Gets up.
Nice backdash.
Yeah, backdash into the giant swing. Get back into controlling position here.
That is a frame 0. Oh my gosh. Oh.
Yeah, at the very end there, just turning things around 1-1 each in this match.
Just running them over. Oh.
Really deep jump in.
Yeah,
Very nice.
That was a clean hit.
Yeah, throw it away. You saw it. It was still on the screen there. You got hit by the tail end of the coconut.
That was good patience, but it wasn't quite enough.
Yeah, Jackie Sparkles. Yeah, we're immediately going into this is a fast game. That's one of the things I like about it. Just like you like for a side game in here, it's like everyone super chill, having a lot of fun. Playing some characters with some incredible normals and going from there.
Quick matches, a lot of decisions per match, so you have lots of time to find out what does and doesn't work. And Fundies will take you far. If you haven't tried this game, you really ought to.
Try to fire away. Here comes the coconut. Oh, got a little bit of pushback. Got the air fireball, the up fireball out of the way just as Jupiter was rising up.
Jackie, I'm scared for you. Okay.
Got the giant swing in there. Slowly approach, get away from the coconut. Take the damage.
Venus is a very walk 'em down character. If she gets to move forward at you, you should be scared.
Yeah. Yes, indeed on that. The girl's getting one on here, trying to fight back, but here comes the giant swing. No one break like King and Tekken for this one.
Yeah, and that giant swing, you really just have to respect it. It's enormous, and it's frame 0.
Get the trade on there, fighting in, but here comes,
Nice whip.
Sending out the whip a little bit. Nice jump. Try to go in to cancel out with the giant swing, but no can do. Good knockdown here. Oh, and the trade in the favor of T-Curls.
I like it, I like it.
Got ourselves a match. Getting the people all set up here. No hesitation whatsoever. A little bit of get the follow-up, but we're stuck in Janet jail. Nope, we're getting out.
That can hit a lot more than that.
Yeah, so if one thing about when she twists turns like that on there, the spin, especially if it crosses up, it does considerably more hits and way more damage, especially like the heavy version.
Yeah, if she gets you with the rear hitboxes, she kind of vacuums you into it and she keeps hitting you.
Yeah, it's an F5 at that F5 situation at that point. Okay, Jupiter got that. Jackie Sparkles on set point as we go in. Nice jump in. Going to get the follow-up. Cancels. Goes. One more touch. Yeah, you tried. Got that backdash on the final hit. He goes play with a firm play. Jackie Sparkles great with the first one last year.
So proud. You guys so much in this game. I'm just glad that you got to show the world your stream, the true power
that's like the Sailor Moon
Yeah.
event, right? That's the nexus.
Pretty much.
That's a very strong local scene over there in Boston.
Oh yeah, and there's a few names I did like I don't think Tamsun was here like routinely in the top 8 with their Sailor Mars on there. There's a few other names I was surprised I didn't see in this, but it potentially very likely they'll be there.
Yeah, some killer's gonna show up. There's a might want to put a warning over the
A parental advisory warning.
Well, no, it's more like a Here Be Dragons on the map of Massachusetts.
This is not a place of honor, kind of thing.
It's a place of this is a place of incredible Sailor Moon competition.
Yeah. But here we go. Grand finals beginning. Jackie Sparkles on the L side. Nar on the winner side. First of 3. You want to get that reset, or do we want to finish things off? Nar wants to get there pretty quickly. That was, I think it was 3-0, I believe, for winners finals.
Yeah, it was very convincing. She's very good with those quick draw instant coconuts there.
Yeah, one thing about the coconut too, as soon as you launch it out there, you get thrown back there, and you are incredibly floaty in this, even more floaty than the normal jump.
She has, it's really pretty difficult to anti-air Jupiter sometimes, because she can use the coconut from any jump to just about any time, and if she just decides not to use it, then okay, she's in your face, and she has a frame 0 SPD.
Yeah, especially like if you want to try to attack, guard cancel SPD. Try to get away from the projectile on there after with the spin. No can do. Trying to get away that time, but no, we're stuck in the corner.
Oh.
Stuck in the vortex.
Aggressive.
Oh, Big Zam in the chat saying it's actually frame 1. Okay, thank you. A shout out on that. Yeah.
All right. Well, thank you, Big Zam. I trust you. Trust you with my life.
But we're getting ourselves a character switch on there. First one going to Nar, of course, and we got ourselves a Sailor Mercury here. This is your wheelhouse at this point here.
Wait,
like,
what? Mercury showed up? I didn't think there was Mercury in the top 4.
You were saying like you were like predicting that there's no Mercury, but suddenly we have a Mercury.
And there's that walk speed. If you're not careful, she's right in your face.
Yeah, this is one of those things, you have that port priority between player 1 and player 2, and really, Mercury does a better job on player 2. You got the kind of throw loops that happen with that.
Yeah, it's universally agreed that Mercury players want port 2.
But going to make do with it on there, get the knockdown, tried and true into the tornado. This is the Mercury vortex here with a literal vortex.
Oh, what? Just trying to get over there, I guess.
Yeah, just get the little bit of head in there. A lot of health drain here, the switch on there. And Jackie Sparkle's using a lot of that speed just to kind of just be able to get inside the range of Jupiter.
Yeah, I don't think I've seen Jackie's Mercury, at least not recently. But,
oh, he tried to go for the desperation move. That does an amazing amount of damage if you hit, but that's if you hit.
Yeah, Mercury players love going for that as a Hail Mary, even if it's maybe 15% of the time a good idea.
I mean, like,
that's my estimate. At 16. I'll say 16.
16, we may get to a 17% in the future on that, but the massive amount of damage when it does hit, there's an endorphin rush for sure.
Oh yeah, especially when it headshots. Back on Jupiter.
Yeah, definitely the character that has brought Jackie Sparkles to this point here. Going to try to make it happen here, but we're going to be stuck in the coconuts. Right back at you though.
It's like an electric fence, man.
Yeah, don't, like as the Ren and Stimpy cartoon says, don't whiz on. That Nar is on set point, tournament point, championship point even.
Oh. Sometimes Coconut comes out as a jump light punch, but sometimes the jump light punch hits.
Yeah, and I like Nar following in with like just a normal on there, approach, block on there. Got a little bit of a way here, but we're getting stuck in there. It's now Jackie Sparkle's turn to throw some coconuts.
All right. Sailed over that one, but he's taking a lot of chip.
Oh, we're going for the desperation attack, and it hits as Mark. You can hear the crowd cheering for that.
He loves that. He loves that move.
Jackie Sparkle's doing what I can't in bracket for sure on that.
When I see the startup on that, I'm like a deer in headlights.
It's like, oh no, what do I do? But now we're back in the corner. Nar is in the last opportunity. Backdash, no. Coconuts for days. One last opportunity, and you get to throw it. Throw it away, but you got hit with it at the end. And the trade that happened just off screen. The hugs are coming out. And Nar is going to be your champion. Sailor Moon S on the Super Famicom. That's great. Yeah. Done all the way to the end there. So that's going in. The hearts coming out from Jackie Sparkle there. Just need a nice firm second on there. Good stuff. Yeah, indeed. And we also, one other thing here, we do have a Matcherino, if I'm going to put it up here. If you scan that also at home, there we do have it just for the Sailor Moon bracket. I'm going to hold it up for just a little bit longer. You know, go back, maybe make a clip of it, like check it out there. Help the players out, like with a little bit of extra in there. They do get some extra, like some prizes that are part of it. They do get the medals too, but we do have this as well. So go check that out for sure.
All right, well, I've been Frigg.
I've been Risky Sweep.
Hope you had a wonderful time watching us.
Yeah, take it easy.